G'day, this is Fuzz Kiddo, and I love being out in the cocoa farms because they're absolutely beautiful. And so when you're out here, you start to listen to the farmers, get a sense of what's going on and the struggles that they are having. G'day, I'm Fuzz Kiddo, and I'm from Be Slavery Free, and here with Joanne. She's from
Freedom United.
Yeah. So Joanne, what have we been hearing about living income?
It's been interesting to hear about the challenges that farmers are facing. While some are securing the national wage, whether it actually constitutes a living income is still not being made clear on its own. Farmers are relying on other crops and other ways of generating revenue and having to rely on each other to be able to produce the harvests.
Yeah. Every day I pray God to help me to support my family and also to see the price of cocoa go up.
So he says, looking at how much that goes into the cocoa production, the pricing isn't something to talk of. They always run at a loss, but because they were born into it, sometimes they do not have any option. Yeah, so he is suggesting or recommending if the cocoa pricing could be improved to, like, say, 2,000 Ghana cedis per bag. Yeah, and I probed to ask if, or assuming today, government decide to increase the price of cocoa to 2,000 Ghana cedis as he recommends, will his life be sustained? Will he be better off? And then I had several responses from some of them that even that one wouldn't help, because still it will affect other sectors, and then cost of goods and services will automatically also shoot up. Yeah. So he's talking about policy direction. Yeah, rather than increasing the cocoa pricing, because it doesn't matter the amount cocoa is being purchased if there is no policy to regulate the industries. It will still make their case worse, because as soon as cocoa price shoots up, it affects almost every sector. So there is the need for government and other agencies to try and regulate prices of goods and services, even when cocoa prices are increased. One key thing that needs to also be considered is the additional livelihood activities that should be introduced in addition to the cocoa, because they see the cocoa production as a seasonal occupation. So out of season, then they tend to fumble, because it is so hard to get other source of income to sustain their families.
So there's a long way to go to get a living income for the farmers without them having to do a lot of other work that is supplementing the income from the cocoa, which is just not enough to sustain them. We've got to do a lot more for farmers, for chocolate companies, for governments, for civil society working together to innovate the solutions to very complex problems about how do we get a just situation for cocoa farmers in West Africa.